All right. eBay parts for the win. Okay. We need to talk about something. Anyways, if you guys are running a 16G, 14B, 13B, or any, TD05 Mitsubishi Turbo, you will know that their wastegates are completely garbage. A lot of people with these turbos will actually have boost creep issues because the boost is uncontrollable pretty much. Lucky for me, on my HTA 68, we went to max out the turbo, so we were pretty much letting the wastegate do whatever it wanted because we weren't. What I'm saying is we weren't asking the turbo to control the wastegate to control boost that well because we just wanted to create as much boost as possible. So anything like below 20 psi wasn't really a problem. We were hitting for those high numbers, but it wasn't creating as much boost as I seen some HTA 68s go for, and I think that's because how weak the wastegate is. There's videos online you can see where the stock Mitsubishi wastegate will actually only create about maximum maybe like 27. The turbo may spike to like 30, but when it comes down to it can only hold about like 25 or something like that. So what people have done, they actually do a Frankenstein build where they'll get a whole set wastegate, chop this bracket off from the stock Mitsubishi one, and weld this arm so they can bolt on to stock turbo, and those work well. They actually hold a decent amount of boost. I've seen them go from 22 psi and up, but that's only good if you have both whole set wastegate and Mitsubishi wastegate already in hand, because you can just make your own. However, if you try to piece that together, it's actually more expensive than to go with one of these. And so this is Kinyugawa upgraded wastegate. This is an 18 psi wastegate, and so wastegates are usually good for double what they are set for, so 18 times 2, that's in the 30s, and that's what I'm trying to hit with my HTA 68. So what's cool about these is that they're fully adjustable on the arm, and right here is how they bolt onto the turbo, and this nipple actually sometimes hits the intake on the car, and there's been incidences where in my cases the rubber vacuum line that goes here has rubbed off and ripped off because of the intake was too close to it. So what's cool about these is that they are adjustable and you can rotate this. So I'm going to actually rotate it 180 degrees and make this nipple end up over here, so that would be away from the intake. But the main reason I got this is that this is going to be holding a lot more boost than the current wastegate on the car, and I am trying to max out my turbo, so I'm hoping to hit close to like 31, 32 psi on that HTA 68. And I know I can't do it with the stock wastegate, so what do? We upgrade this bad boy. They have different versions. This is the 18. They have a 22 and a 25. I was gonna go with a 25. Actually, I did go with a 25, but I exchanged it for this one because the 25 is too high. Remember, whatever spring rate this is set for, that is the lowest it can run. So 25 is not a bad idea if I'm running 100% E85. However, I run both 91 and E85, and 25 psi will just be asking for knocking. So I bumped it down to an 18, so I can easily play with it when I'm on pump and E85. So remember that if you guys are in the market of one. I would say 18 is perfect because, like I said, they're double for what they're rated. So if you're really just running E85, go for the 25 psi. You probably wouldn't even need a boost controller because it would just be set at 25. But I'm trying to max out both 91 and E85 more efficiently, so this should be able to do that. So let's go do some testing on the car. Let's see how much boost the stock wastegate on 91 creates, and then we'll switch it over to this and see how much boost this can create. Alright guys, so here we are about to do some test and tune. I'm really just testing. We got the boost gauge set up right there. So pretty much what we got going on, this is the HT68 on a stock, I believe it's 14 PSI wastegate from Mitsubishi. I'm gonna do a second gear pull and see how much boost it actually creates. This is on 91 pump, so I'm not like really maxing it out like I would on 85, but for the sake of science we're gonna do it here. So let me just find some open road. I think we got hold on. Let me bust a UE. Okay. So second gear pull from like, I would say 3,000 RPM. Here we go. So let's see how much boost we get. Okay, so that looked like it went up to 20 pounds and just held at 20 pounds. So hopefully with the new wastegate we'll get a little bit more than that. Maybe, I mean, it says 25 that it's rated for, so that's the magic number we're going to be looking for at 25 pounds. So let's go let the car cool down, take this wastegate off, and install the new one. Alright, and here are the wastegates together. As you can see, OEM crap, very easy to modulate wastegate. This is I think 14 PSI or something around there with a new 18 PSI. So you can see not much difference, which is good because we don't want them to be different. But yeah, this will be replacing that one with a stronger spring. So hopefully we'll be able to get more boost out of the HT68. So let's go ahead and put it on and see what we got. Alright, wastegate is now installed, and as you can see, I've turned the actual wastegate unit about 180 degrees. So usually that nipple right there is on that side. I flipped it around so it's not interfering with anything. And so easy bolt on. Now let's go do some road testing and see what it does. Alrighty guys, here we are again. Wastegate has been installed. I've changed nothing on the boost controller settings. I've done nothing to the maps. It's still 91 pump gas. All I did was swap out the wastegate. I'm gonna give it a quick second gear pull. See how much boost we create. Hopefully it's not too much and blow my engine. Okay, that's already 25. That's too much for 91. Okay, there you go. Awesome. So yeah, a little bit too much for 91 pump gas. I think 23 is where I want to be at. So just by that wasn't even full throttle. That was like maybe 75%, and we're definitely spooling up quicker. I can tell you that already. And we're hitting close to, I think I saw it peak to 26 pounds maybe. But that's pretty awesome.